Give me a bit. Yeah, I know. Right, good afternoon everyone. My name's Gordon. I'm Lynsey's father. On behalf of my wife and I, it's our great pleasure to welcome you all here today. Today I could not have been prouder.
Take a moment, we'll just breathe.
Than seeing my daughter looking so happy and beautiful. It's truly an amazing experience. A memory I will hold on to for the rest of my life. I first met Lynsey as a 9-year-old. I would not say it was the easiest of times, but we got through our differences. We had some fun times with a couple of family holidays to Florida. On one particular occasion, the girls wanted to go swimming in the hotel pool, and someone left the Kevin and Perry moment floating in the water. Our second trip we had was a villa with a pool and no floating objects, and the girls had their own rooms and there was no fighting. We're here today, 26 years later, to celebrate her wedding day. Lynsey had been through some rough times, in and out of hospital. But being the tough cookie that she was, she overcome these problems. She's grown up to be a wonderful woman and a great partner and now wife to Bob and a brilliant mother to Harper and Jude. I first met Bob at Lynsey's flat in Bury. He seemed a nice lad. He talked about getting into the motor trade and found a job at VW in Bury. He stayed there for several years and then transferred through the group to Haughley, where he still is today. Bob, being Bob, was not happy with being just a mechanic. He attended numerous courses with the aim of becoming a master tech. The end is in sight. Well done, Bob. Bob, I think you're one of the best. Bob, I think you're one of the best, and proud to have you as a son-in-law. Ladies and gentlemen, would you please join me in raising your glasses to the newlyweds? May they have a long, healthy and happy future together. To the happy couple, Lynsey and Rob.
Right, is it on? Short ad, please. Hello, right. So those that don't know me, my name's Adam, obviously Chatwell's best man and best friend. Ladies and gentlemen, for those of you... Oh, I've already done that, haven't I? Jesus Christ. I just want to start by thanking you for all being here to celebrate this beautiful occasion and to appreciate all the hard work that's gone into today. Thank you, Lynsey. And I'm sure you'll all agree with me how stunning and incredible you look today, Lynsey. And all the bridesmaids. You all look beautiful too. Chap, we don't screw up too bad either, do we? And you nailed it with these suits, pal. Big time. Right, now standing up here today, I realise the pressure of trying to deliver a speech that's both heartfelt and funny. I once told that the best man's speech should last as long as the groom can manage in the bedroom. So, thank you and good night. Was that too long? Oh, go. Sure. No, all jokes aside, Chap and I have been through a lot together, from late night antics in our younger days to supporting each other, our ups and downs. And one thing's for certain, we always had each other's backs. I wish I could stand up here and tell you many of our encounters and the things we've got up to, but I'm not worried about incriminating Chapel. But my mum's sitting over there, mate. I remember one particular time, though, where he let me down big time this day. It was one winter, and there's about 20 of us throwing snowballs, and unfortunately a few passing cars. So about 10 minutes later, old Bill turned up. Chase was on. 19 of us have run one way. He's thought he'd run straight across the field on his own. So, of course, the old Bill ran after him. And we've all looked back and thought, I thought, hang on a minute, he's one of the best long runners in the school. So, yeah, he's never getting caught. And what did you do, chap? 100 metres in, laid down. Laid down. So, yeah, he got us all caught that day. Didn't you? So, all right. Growing up, me and Chapel had a couple of jobs together as well. Well, I got him a job, actually, both of them. We worked as doing paper rounds down like the local news agents and that. So I got him a job down there. About a month later, I rid down there on my bike and that, see him come out all a bit funky. What's going on here? I said, you done your round already? He goes, no, mate, I've been sacked. I said, you're joking. And what had you done, Chapel? Got caught nicking your Mother's Day chocolates from the bloody store, hadn't you? So you stitched me up with that one. Of course, I got him a market job as well, working on market. I'd been there for about a year. Got him a job down there with me. In 2 weeks, they sacked me and kept him on. So stitched me right up, chap. So the stag do, we all, 10 of us went to Portugal. That was 4 days on the lash. What could go wrong? Jesus, losing it. I'm sure some of the lads could tell you a few of the stories later. There was one thing that stuck with me that just made me absolutely die. So one of the lads, we got to Faro Airport and we got the transfers. He had this Hugo Boss hat on, paid a pretty penny for it and that. So you can confirm this. He's on about it for ages. So I got the transfer to the hotel. We're in the lobby and that, and he's like, "Where's my hat?" So he left it in a bloody taxi. So we couldn't get it back. So the 4 days had passed. We all got in the taxis. We got in the first taxi, second taxi, Chapel and all that. It was like a load of commotion going on. I thought, what's going down here? So the taxi driver left our taxi. Of course, went to see what's going on. The bloody driver had his hat on, didn't he? So it's carnage. Yeah. Huh? Yeah. Right, moving on. When Chap met Lynsey, that's when it all changed. I knew from quite early on in this was going for the long haul. They both had the incredible ability to bring out the best in each other. One of my favourite memories of us together was a holiday in Cornwall with a margarita pizza ending up stuck on the front door of the chalet. Because someone thought it'd be funny to smash pizza in my face, didn't they, Lynsey? Which ended in utter chaos. So, Chap, you are one of the most genuine, hard-working people I know, and you've always been there for me. And I see how you're always there for Lynsey and her beautiful children, Harper and Jude. For Lynsey and Jude, Harper and Jude. Lynsey, you are smart, beautiful, and one of the strongest people I know. And I think it's incredible what you've got through, and you too. So, ladies and gentlemen, can I ask you please all to raise your glasses? Oh no, I've got a bloody say, haven't I? I'm following the script. Chapel ain't read it very well, so I'm trying to read it. I don't understand it. Right, so let's toast to the new Mrs. and Mrs. Chapel. Here's to the new chapter in your life, full of laughter, love, happiness and health. To Lynsey and Bob.
It's my turn. Yeah. Sorry when I bring my glasses. Right, my turn now. Is it on? You've got to hold it. Hold the switch. Hold this. That one? I don't know. That's the one. I've got it now. I work on cars. I don't play around with microphones all day. This ain't an Audi cam. Cheers for that, Ad. I really appreciate it. But first of all, I just want to start off with Gordon. Thank you for them kind words. It really means a lot. You know, you and Pam have both treated me since like a son from day one. And it's been very grateful. I'm so grateful. Like, ever since I first met you, you know, you adapted me as part of the family. You know, I've always been the son you always wanted, Pam. You know, you look the type of parent that probably didn't want two girls and you wanted a son. Well, you got one in the end, so that's all that matters at the end of the day. But it's time for you two to cough up. I've officially taken her off her hands now. So, if we can stick to our arrangement and you can pay me in cash. Because she's got access to my debit card and she'll see her balance transfer, so she'll know her worth, all right? But now, first of all, I just want to start off by saying, on behalf of me and my beautiful wife, and she does look absolutely beautiful today, thank you to everyone here today. It means a lot for us to be able to share our special day with you, so thank you for coming. I just want to thank, there's going to be a lot of thank yous in here. So you know when you have a speech, and then someone says a word a lot, thank you's going to be my speech, all right? So just bear with me, okay? So I'm just going to start off with you, Ad. To be fair, this wedding's been quite stressful. More so for Lynsey, as I. But my easier decision was asking you to be my best man. We've been friends for probably 28, 29, maybe even 30 years. And we've shared an awful lot of life experiences together. I know we don't see as much as we'd like to now because obviously we've got kids and stuff. We always carry on like we used to when we was kids, acting like 20s and idiots and doing stupid stuff. So, you know, cheers, bro. I really appreciate it. Hopefully, I'll return the favour one day when he decides to put his finger out, Bex. All right? I've laid it here now, and I've told him in front of everyone, so he's got to do it now, hasn't he? So next, I would like to thank my now sister-in-law and maid of honour, Kirsty. Not just for today, and also for organising your sister's hen do, but for also all the other things you've done for me and your sister these past 15 years. I've always seen you as my sister, so today really doesn't change anything for me. But what I do want to say is, some of you may know, me, Lynsey and the kids, we lost quite an important part of our family during this wedding. And then those of you who got dogs, you'll understand. So, unfortunately, we lost our dog a couple of months ago, quite young, and it was a lot. And to be fair, with all the wedding going on, I find it really difficult to process it all. But this very kind lady here, who was very close to the dog as well, did an amazing portfolio of all the pictures of the great times that we had with the dog. And it's probably one of the nicest gifts I've ever got. So, if anyone would like to have a look at it, it's down over there. You know, you're more than welcome to, and I'm very grateful because honestly, it's the best thing I've ever had. All right, so thank you. That was the hard bit out of the way. So I also want to start by saying a big thank you to the bridesmaids, Haughley and Anne-Marie, and also a special little thank you to my beautiful daughter, Harper, for being a flower girl today. You look beautiful and you made Dad cry. It was supposed to be Mum, but you done it. Also, a big thank you to the groomsmen, Jay, and my brother, Gavin, and a special little thank you to my little lad, Jude, being page boy, but he's too busy and just dusting his face. So he'll get a biscuit later and he'll understand he's been a good boy. So that's all I got to sing. Right, next I'd like to personally thank the makeup artist and the hairdresser, Leah. You've worked miracles on my wife today. And when she walked up that aisle, I thought I was marrying a stranger or taking part in Married at First Sight. Only joking. But no, seriously, the biggest thank you of the day goes to my beautiful wife. Firstly, for what an amazing job she's done organising today. I can't take any credit at all for today, as I took the typical male approach in thinking it would all organise itself, and miraculously, somehow it has. So if you lads in out there that have got a wedding coming up, take point. Yeah? But seriously, you've done an amazing job, and I'm so very proud of you. But most importantly, I want to thank you for being so patient with me. These past 15 years, a lot of you are probably wondering why it's taken so long for me and Lynsey to actually get married. And the reason, if you know me well, would be me. When I was growing up, my parents went through a divorce, and I saw firsthand what effects that had on me as a person and us as a family. So I've always seen marriage as just a piece of paper that causes a lot of damage. But this amazing woman has changed this all for me by making me realise, together, we can achieve anything. Just take this wedding, for example. We've managed to organise and pay for the whole thing all on our own, and that shelf shows how committed we are to each other and making this marriage work. And yes, this wedding has nearly killed me in overtime. But seeing you walk down that aisle was worth every penny. I think we can both agree we've come a long way these past 15 years. And I know we've had some challenging times together, we've always pulled through and came out the other side. I often say to you that I feel we're quite unlucky in life, but actually we're the luckiest because we have each other. Nearly there. Today shouldn't just be a celebration of you becoming Mrs. Chappell, but also a celebration of how far you've come as a person during these last few difficult years. You've had an extremely bad run of luck, but I promise you after today it's going to change. I'm so incredibly proud to call you my wife, and I can't wait to spend the rest of our years together as a family, making amazing memories. So, if you could all stand and join me in making a toast to my absolutely beautiful wife today, Lynsey. To Lynsey.
And Bob.
And me.
This is very impromptu to my speech because mine is left at home and I wasn't going to do it because I was wondering if I would have had a drink or not. I just want to say thank you to Lynsey and Bob for including me in their family and being a surrogate mother to their children when I'm never going to have my own, obviously, and I'm never going to get married, clearly, because, you know, that's how I am. But they are amazing to me. Bob has done more for me than I could ever wish for. Painted my house, been my pretend boyfriend when I needed him, chats and all. Lynsey, we've had our ups and downs, but she really is the most amazing sister I could ever ask for. And Mum Gordon, you have also been amazing, and as a family, we've got through some really tough times. So I'm really grateful for all of you. But to Lynsey and Bob, you deserve all of this and all the happiness in the world for you and Jude. You, Jude, and everybody else. I don't know what's happening now. But thank you for all coming, and let's raise a glass to the happy couple. I'm done. I don't even need a bit of paper for mine, mate.
Also, I want to see everyone's dancing shoes on later, because if I don't, I'll be coming around and finding you all one by one. All right?
Anyway.